Do you think China will attempt to take over Taiwan by force?
Absolutely. They're going to be ready by 2027.
A date also identified by the Pentagon.
But I think that's going to be a massive air invasion.
When do you think this is going to happen?
At any time.
And cue the fire. I come like Santa Claus. Hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Good Christmas Eve. I come bearing gifts in my bag of nuclear war. China's preparing according to a draft. We got leaked government documents on the 22nd. It's 2 days ago. I know, a little slow. China has loaded more than 100 solid fuel DF-31 intercontinental ballistic missiles run-on sentence to attack us. Wait, scratch that. Not us. That would be Taiwan. Also, you're under attack there too. Sorry, New York. Man, you just have a few more days left. Is China preparing to win a war on Taiwan by 2027? Which brings me hope, because that gives us at least a year. You're like, Bravo, how can you make light of this? Truth be told, I make light of everything, you guys. That's just how I am. I mean, even on my deathbed, my kid will be like, my last breath, I'll be like, pull my finger. And Jesus will be standing there. That was funny. You want to know what keeps me up at night? I got a lot of things in this video. Number one, the gold, silver, we got to talk about that, because I feel like I didn't get it off my chesticles that I wanted to yesterday. As we are rowing the same boat, we are on the same Titanic. I'm just playing the music for you, trying to figure this out. But something like this keeps me up. No one wants to work anymore because there's no war. Half of us living paycheck to paycheck. No saving for retirement, no saving for house, straight up 2 paychecks away from stop breathing. Breaking news. That's why I come here every single day, because I have solutions to this. If you'll just listen. Also, can you check and see? It's happening again. They are unsubscribing. This is the second time I was unsubscribed from you, bro. You must be bad man. Well, the thing is, there's keywords as YouTubers. We all know. You don't, number one, never say anything bad about China. Well, check. Number two, never show things like blowing up or, or using the word China up there again. You got to be kind of a little woke. You can't say things about fat people. Oh, by the way, fat people, they're going to charge you for that extra seat on Southwest. Some people need 2 seats on a plane. If so, the second one should be free. No, sweetheart, you got to pay for all of it. And then some. Since I'm shooting myself in the foot, I'll just keep going. Oh, by the way, Rudolph changed his or her name to Rolanda. Earthly is dominating the female reindeer games. But as we're going to war and the world is burning, can we just not smile? Can I not help you with things like this while the government's telling you everything's great? Americans are starting the new year with record debt. You guys are doing it bass-ackwards. Here's how they can get it under control. Get more debt and move that debt over here. I just listened to the article by China, and I'm like, this is terrible advice. But truth be told, did you know that the rich, hopefully someday soon, this word debt, that's how they can avoid, or they can postpone, or they can defer taxes. So if debt is used in the right way, you win. If it's used in the wrong way, you're a slave. Oh, wait, there's another ding. Okay, so let me help you with this. That's a little too much fire, kitty. Here is this is you getting a job. Not the best idea. And then 2, and then 3, and then 4. Okay, the good news is alcohol, you're keeping up with alcohol. You're not keeping up with anything else. You're dying. Okay, and check. Can't use that word either. This video is not going anywhere. Okay, now you guys are hitting me with the solution of, and the comment section just lit up. I hold gold. I hold silver, which you guys are beating the S&P 500. I would like to say congratulations to that over the last, since Y2K. I have said on this channel, I have never sold my gold. I have sold a lot of the S&P 500 though, which then triggers a taxable event. So if I make $1 million on, you name it, the S&P 500, and I sell it, that's 38% federal, 14% live in the state of California or whatever state. You just lost half. Wah, wah, wah. And if you're wondering what this backdrop is, this is one of you guys. You sent me your portfolio. This year you started at 1,000. You got this baby up to 7,219. Congratulations. But if you sell, you're in trouble. Also, for the very first time this year, I'm doing a sale. Said, hey, it's Christmas Eve. I will give you this course, and it may even have another one included. I'm only running this for a minute. I mean, it's Christmas time. I got to give you something. $199. You heard that correct. So that would be like $99 for 2 courses. Well, one plus another one. Yes, that beats Black Friday. It's never been that. It'll never be that low. I just love you, and it's Christmas, and I'm like, I ran out of gifts. And what I want you to do, you have to do this. All of the indices are going to have a pullback. This is going to be your time. Stop YOLOing on Bitcoin. Have I not been 100% right about this? Why is that? Because I know charts. Gold, silver, yields. Yes, I took profit. Stop. You're going to have one opportunity. The US stock market heading for a pullback in January. This will be your opportunity right after Santa leaves. Just that. I think 2026, according to this thing that goes back like a million years, it should be a good year. Like 2007. And then it crashed. And then where's our 2019? And then well, kind of. And then our 1999. And then it crashed. What I need you to do is learn this screen. And you're going to pick whatever indice you would like. Now, what I use is this one over here. This is futures because I get taxed differently. What I want you to do is when this triangle plays out, I don't know, we'll see. I don't even want you to worry about that. I want you to swing up. You're not going to swing down. You're only going to swing up. It goes purple, you take profit. You have a beat down, purple, swing up. Take purple, take profit. Okay. And I swear it is this easy. You're not going to worry about, oh, well, it's in a triangle. Nothing. Swing. And this is what I do for my big portfolios. So many different ways I trade, so many different ways I invest, so many different ways I do everything. This was a beatdown. Here, look, right here. Make sure you have my indicators. Yes, it costs money. No, yes, you could get this free-ish. It's not going to be as good as mine. It would be the MACD. But when this has a beatdown, you're not even going to make money going down. Nope. Going to wait for this, and then you're going to make money going up. And then you're going to wait, right? Beat down. Oh, confirmation. Almost. Are we there? We're going to make money up. We're currently on this ride right here. You bought in right here because it was purple. Bink. Go up. And then when it goes to purple, you take profit. And guys, you could have this. Let me move this up here. Yep. There we go. I know it's a doom and gloom channel. Oh, that's the 12th word I can't say. And we go up. Actually, just clearing that thing. There we go. And then you make your account. See, from here up, you're like, I went from 1,000 to 7,000. Then next year, 14,000, 20, and 100,000. And once you start swinging bigger numbers, it gets real big. You could go back to 1871. Okay, there's your stonk market. Here's your swing up, swing down, swing up, swing down, swing up, swing down. Just don't want you missing out. I think if I could get you through 2026, $199. Come on, you have no excuses. I can get you up there, and then you could learn about like shorter time frames, and then we can swing down. Okay, breaking news. Now let's talk gold and silver. You guys are on a run. That was a great swing trade. You're not entering here. Trading futures, you're taking profit. I know, everyone plug your ears. This is where I have an issue. Okay, same thing with owning a home. Here, oops, sorry, I just dropped my silver. And now I only have two shekels left. The question is, what is this doing for me? Just sitting there, right? Paying the bills? Anything? No? Yes, I know. You bought low. So did I. Like I bought Bitcoin low and I sold high. And then I bought low again and I sold high again. All of this triggering taxable events. Also, by the way, your Bitcoin chart, it's exactly the same. I feel like my gold and silver friends are the same than when I talk to people. You're never going to sell, or you give me some arbitrary, I was going to say arbitrage, whatever. Give me an arbitrary number that's like, well, once it gets to there, 2 questions. What if it doesn't? Okay, but what if it does? You're going to sell, triggering a taxable event, you lose half. That's a great idea. Or you could just hold it, right? Just hold it forever and then you die. But that really didn't help out that whole lots of time to be able to spend with your family and income is rushing in. All you're doing is just like, I got it right. Like your team won. It doesn't solve, it doesn't fix your life. Or like this guy, your house is not an asset. A lot of people are better off renting and then trade this stuff. Actually, true. Here's S&P 500. Here's your house. But the truth is, better off owning lots of multifamily. Own something with 20 doors, 50 doors, 100 doors, and then you're diversified. One person drops off, right? And it's passive income. And you're using the debt. You're using the bank's money. And they just, every day, all this money comes in. But you can't say with gold and silver or Bitcoin. What I do is I teach you so it could become like a ATM machine. I also created that too. I want you to stop giving up your time, the work thing, the trabajar. You have to clock in at 8 and you leave at this time. This is like a dead area. I have no dog in this fight. I just want you to think. If you buy and hold, you die. Okay, that didn't work. If you buy and sell it, trigger a taxable. Okay, that didn't work. If you use AI to trade my strategies and it's like passive income. Okay, that works. Buy properties and passive. Okay, that works. Wake up in the morning or trade for 10 minutes a day. That works. I mean, you are kind of giving up your time there to make 500, 1500, 2000, 10, whatever. Okay, so let me just summarize why I am frustrated. Again, I read your comments. Talk to me down there. And I wish we could all just be in a room so we can go back and forth. I want to be able to do whatever I want any day of my life. Travel, go eat here, go bowling, go skiing, go surfing. I'm not clocking in and I'm not clocking out. Tens of millions we have passive income. We have all kinds of income. I have assets. I got this generating that. Everything is moving so I can have freedom. You can't do it if you don't start. And on this channel, I started it and I scaffolded the way you should do it, the way I have done it. I've taught you how to start businesses. I've taught you how to swing trade. Okay, that's good. Now we need to go into real estate, assets, debt, generational wealth that you pass on. And at the same time, you're not triggering taxable events. You're getting rid of the trabajar, más trabajo. And if you have not done anything, today is the day. I don't care if we start with $10. It's going to turn into a habit. It's going to go to 100, 1,000. We got to start. Like someone who is in a hospital bed and the doctor's like, yep, you got a week left. Sorry, you're not moving around. You're going to die. All right. First thing, let's get up and take 2 steps. I pinky promise it will work. I've worked with, there's 50,000 students that I've in my course, along with university, high school. And it's like every day, I think I went a little too big. I'm going to make 0 to a millionaire in 12 months. It's going to be tough. We've already cleared the 100 going to 200,000. We'll see. I'll tell you, you're not going to be able to do it by buying and holding. Own a house. Great, Scott. I own gold and silver. That's awesome. I own Bitcoin. Great. How's the passive income going? Really freeing up that time in your life? No. And by the way, this is probably, you can ask your accountant, but it's an expense. Maybe it's a write-off and your kids they're not going to get you anything. Come on, get yourself your gift. I promise it works. I love you. And I will see you on Christmas because I work every single day of my life, even though I don't have to.